Have you ever joined a new social group and felt not necessarily unwelcome, but not fully welcomed either? Like, you're technically in the group, but you don't really feel like you're a part of it yet. You're kind of just there with everyone. Imagine this. You've just started a new job, and it's the end of your first week. You've joined a team that seems to be very close, with lots of history and inside jokes. You know this because they've made a lot of these inside jokes in front of you, but no one's really explained them to you. You've been smiling politely a lot this week. And everyone has been nice to you. If you ask anyone questions, work or personal, they always answer you. No one has been rude or impolite. But no one has really asked you anything about yourself in the week that you've been there. And because you're new, you're not about to just start talking about yourself unprompted. It's not really your style. Maybe you're more on the introverted side. You don't want to seem conceited. All's to say, you've been there for a week, but you don't really feel included. One of your friends asks you how your first week is going. It's good, you say. Everyone is really nice. And that's not untrue, but as you say this, you think in your head, things are just okay. Now imagine this. You've been dating someone new for a few months, and things have gone really well. So well, in fact, that you both decide that you're ready to be in a relationship. And that means you finally get to introduce them to your friends. Your friends do a monthly board game night that you think will be a good thing to bring them to. That night, you and your partner are out for dinner that runs a bit late. So you arrive to games night a little bit behind schedule. Your friends have already gotten started with the new game that you've all been waiting to try for a while. Everyone greets and introduces themselves to your new partner. The host grabs them something to drink. You sit down and they explain the rules of the game to you both, and then they get right back into it. It's a fun game. Everyone is nice and polite to your new partner while you're playing, but no one asks them any questions. The focus seems to be mainly on the game. Once the game's over, everyone debates what to play next. You think that it'd be nice to just chat for a bit. Everyone can get to know your new partner a little bit better, but everyone really seems to just want to play another game. So that's what you do. At the end of the night, everyone says it was really nice to meet your new partner. As you're driving them home, you ask them what they thought of your friends. They're nice, they say, but they didn't really pay much attention to me. And you agree. You don't think that your friends were trying to be actively rude or unwelcoming, but you did notice that no one really made an effort to talk to them or get to know them. Everyone just seemed more focused on the games or the conversation that was at hand. Maybe these situations sound familiar to you. Maybe you've been the new partner, or maybe you've been one of the coworkers or the friends. In any case, I don't think anyone was doing anything wrong in these situations. It's normal to expect everyone to be nice and polite, but uninquisitive. That's how most people are, especially when meeting new people. In fact, I'd say that most people avoid asking too many personal questions, so as not to seem rude. They don't want to put the new person on the spot. They don't want to overdo it. Now, everyone wants to feel accepted when they join a new social group. That acceptance comes with getting to know everyone better. And it's hard when you're the new person, especially if you're more on the introverted side. You don't know what the norms and dynamics are within a certain group. You don't want to come in asking a bunch of questions that you know everyone else already knows the answers to. You're the one trying to make a good first impression on a group that's already established. It's much harder for you to figure out how to feel included or accepted. And honestly, that shouldn't be on you. You're the new person. It should be on the people already within the group to make you feel included. They're the ones who are already accepted in it. They're the ones with social standing. So, back to my point. If a new person is joining your group, you should overdo it. If you want them to feel included, you should ask them a bunch of personal questions. If you want them to feel accepted, you should put them on the spot. Oh, but what if that person is an introvert? They probably don't want to get put on the spot or have to talk about themselves. As an introvert, I can tell you that this is straight up better than this. I would take this every single time. Think of it as an initiation or a rite of passage. You have to go through trials. But going through the trials is what cements your status and acceptance within the group. They don't have to be extreme. They can be as simple as asking a few questions just to get to know someone better. But they still need to happen in order for the new person to feel fully included or accepted. This is something that I try to keep in mind whenever someone new is brought into a group that I'm part of. I'm not always the most talkative, but I've learned how much of a difference it makes when you make the effort to actively ask them questions. So now I usually overdo it, at least compared to what I did before. I should also clarify, yes, you should overdo it, but also read the room. If they seem uncomfortable answering questions, maybe don't overdo it fully. Overdo it slightly. Don't drag it out. You don't have to make them answer your questions in front of everyone, but maybe take the time to actively seek them out and get to know them one-on-one. It doesn't have to be for too long, but it could be the difference between this and this. And that difference can make or break feeling accepted. So, if you really want someone new to feel welcome to your group, make the effort. Don't just be nice, polite, and uninquisitive like most people normally are. Ask them questions. Put them through the rite of passage. Overdo it. Slightly. Put them on the spot. For a little bit. Make them feel included. Make them feel accepted. Make them feel like you want to get to know them. Make them feel like you want them to be part of your group. And trust me, they will remember and appreciate you for it. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.